Get Boss Hubbies fam, welcome to another episode here at Sloan the Beast. My name is, you guessed it, Sloan, and on my channel I post all things minimalism for big families. I'm stoked to have you here today as we're going to be talking about sustainable shopping and slow fashion. I'm super excited to get into this video as this is a new platform that I have been experimenting on. Please be sure to hit that subscription button, like and share this video if you enjoy the content. Give it a big thumbs up. And in today's video, I would love for you to comment down below how you have been thrifting during this COVID time, whether or not you have experimented with online thrifting, or if you're going old school and just going to Goodwill, going to your local thrift shop. What is working for you? Comment that down below. Let's get into this video. So if slow fashion is something that you are interested in, if you've watched one of the many documentaries on Netflix or anywhere on the web, you probably know the effects of fast fashion. One of the biggest dilemmas that most people have with slow fashion, and the reason why it's so difficult for them to transition into that, is because of the high expenses behind these more sustainable companies. I totally understand. I know that it can be expensive, but one of the best and most affordable ways to transition into slow fashion is actually shopping secondhand. Now, Depop is one that I have been experimenting with over the last few weeks, and I have some tips that I know will help you when shopping on Depop for secondhand clothing. Now, I do want you to be careful because you will see all over the internet that there are various scams associated with Depop. Some of the scams involved with Depop are people not receiving their merchandise, accounts being deleted after customers are paying and purchasing products. Before you purchase anything, email the buyer, make sure that it is an active account. The person is aware of your interests so that you're not just purchasing things blind and then the person hasn't been on their account for several weeks, doesn't even know that you are purchasing this, and you're just waiting around fiddling your fingers. In my experience, I purchased a product and I waited about a week and the person never shipped my product out. I emailed them 7 days later. I never heard back. I finally submitted a claim with Depop and they refunded my money. My tip number 2, and that is to actually investigate their account. Look at their reviews. How much have they sold? How active are they on their account? Listen to what other buyers' experience has been. That's really going to help you and prevent you a ton of headaches in your purchasing process. Now, when emailing the seller, you want to come off as being polite, respectful. You want to ask the appropriate questions. Now, when you approach the person, you of course don't want to just go with whatever the asking price is. You want to be respectful. You want to be reasonable when you're negotiating. You don't want to necessarily lowball people because they do have, I believe it's a 10% commission fee if I'm not mistaken. If I am, just go ahead and let my audience know down below if you know exactly what that amount is. You also want to see if they will do a price match. One thing that I did notice is that sellers that are not comfortable negotiating will actually say so in their bio. So I have made it a common practice before I just reach out to them, before I determine whether or not this is a product that I'm actually really interested in purchasing, I go into their bio. Like I said, I do a whole profile sweep. I take a look and say, are negotiations welcome? Because they will typically tell you, open to negotiations, bundle packages available, message me, DM me. So most people I've seen are really approachable, but I have seen a few accounts where they say price is firm. So be respectful of their requests. Do your homework before just reaching out to them. My next tip is to approach your search with a budget in mind. It is so easy for you to get caught up with all of the different options that are available on Depop. So next I want to talk about the importance of setting up your filters when you are purchasing your products, and the importance of keywords. So for me, when I was looking for a specific product, I used very specific keywords. So for example, wide leg trousers, I would then go in and use the term wide leg pants, really big pants, flare pants. I use multiple different keywords so that I can find the product that I'm looking for. By filtering everything out, even by putting, green wide leg pants, it really helped me get to what I'm looking for a lot quicker. There are so many people on this site that it just, the more that you can filter it, the easier it's going to be for you, the more time efficient your search will be. I really late in the game actually realized that I could filter out by price, which I went ahead and did. And again, that helped me because I had a budget in mind. I went in, I added my size, I added my budget, and it usually already has you filtered by US, and then all the way at the bottom, it'll tell you international inventory that's available. I usually just stick to US. If there is a product that I'm interested in internationally, again, I will go ahead, do my profile research, reach out to the seller. So one trend that I'm noticing right now that I really want to make sure that I make you aware of is that there are some sellers that are actually reaching out to the buyers to make the transaction face-to-face. I advise against this. Depop has actually, from what I've researched online, they have actually said that they will not be providing any sort of protection, no reimbursement, none of that for any transactions that have not been completed on their platform. So very important that you guys know that. From a safety perspective, I wouldn't do that anyways. If I wanted to do a transaction like that, I would just be shopping on OfferUp. No shade. So my next step is, if you don't find what you're looking for, try again. It is a secondhand online shop, which means that they're consistently posting, people are consistently uploading new products and new merchandise every single day. So if you don't find what you're looking for, don't give up, just keep looking. My next tip for you is a really important one because it's going to help you to prevent you from being scammed. Only purchase from people who wear their products or who actually take their own photos. If you ran into an account where they're using, a Madewell online catalog photo for some trousers, I would not purchase from them, because that is a red flag to me that person probably doesn't even have that product. That's probably not even a real person. I wouldn't do it. I appreciate it when sellers try on the clothing, they say what height they are, so that I can compare with my 5'2" stature, how that's going to look on me, or at least give me an idea. It's just a lot more beneficial and a lot more helpful when I'm purchasing something, because a lot of these online stores don't offer refunds, they don't offer exchanges, they don't offer returns. So I don't want to waste my time and I don't want to waste my money. And you can always message the seller and say, hey, can you send me try-on photos so that I can get an idea? So my last and final point, and probably the most important one, it is one that I think is the #1 pet peeve of Depop sellers, is if you are going to message the seller, be real about whether or not you are going to purchase this product. Why waste this person's time if all you're doing is window shopping? It's not fair. Please be considerate. So if you're going to be messaging them, just be sure that that's something that you're really interested in and have every intention of purchasing it. Okay, so those are my tips on purchasing with Depop. I will be doing another video where I will be telling you whether or not I feel purchasing on Depop is even worth it. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing a full Pinterest inspo video, so stay tuned. Guys, if you haven't checked out some of my other videos, please be sure to do so. I'll have some linked down below for you, or follow me on the gram if you're not already. It's at Sloan the Beast. My name is Sloan. This is Sloan the Beast, and I will catch you in my next one. Hasta luego, mis bestias. Nos vemos en la próxima. Gracias por estar aquí. Bye.